Hey there, channel. So tonight we're going to try another dish that we've done in past a few times, but we are going to be doing two of these in one hit, and we're going to make a tray boat. We're going to be doing the Beak and Sons hickory pork ribs. Then on top, we haven't done these ones before. We're going to do the Coles Made Easy slow cooked pork ribs. What we'll be doing, we'll be putting these into the tray. That's the top cover. We're going to whack them in there. And we're going to cake these in pineapple juice. And I might mix a little bit of Coca-Cola on top. We're going to low and slow cook these for roughly about an hour. Let them simmer on indirect heat around about 180 for about an hour. We'll see how we go. I'll show you how these look inside the tray. Okay, so Ziggy is nearly preheated to where I want her at. So wait for that heat to go down a little bit. I had it on full direct heat to just heat her up. But I did have a thought. Now I wanted to just add pineapple juice, but I'm going to try something different. I'm going to add some energy drink to this. So I'm going to put some old school red eye in there. So by saying all this, I have pre-oiled the tray and put the ribs in there. These Coles ones, they're really they're just really random to cook with and very messy. Oh yeah. Meat fingers. Yeah. Okay, that's a wash my fingers from that one. Alright, so we'll put some extra spray on top, because this is all going to be sealed up. So, we are going to cake this in Red Eye energy drink. Now, anyone from Australia would know this old school energy drink. It's, yeah, it's sort of like your Red Bull and your, I don't know, any kind of energy. More your Red Bull, but better. So we add some extra fizz, and this is going to sizzle right up. This will be more or less like a water, but a very sweet taste. Then on top of that, I'm going to use these later on in another cook when I do hamburgers with a lot, but I want to use the juice to make these extra sweeter. Now the red eye will add sweetness to it, but not as much sweetness as these will. So we are going to cake just this juice all through the tray. As I always say, this is what I call a boat, and roughly about an hour in the Ziggy. I may need to pop the tin foil off and do a rotation. This is how it will look just before she goes in. Okay, so there's the ribs. All wrapped up. I left a little breather hole in there to a little bit of steam off. You don't want to steam it too much. Now this one is actually a trial and error. I've never tried this with energy drink and pineapple on top, so it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to let this simmer for roughly, I will say about a good 40 minutes. There's a lot of fluid in there, so it should not stick to the bottom. And we'll see how we go. Trial and error. Ziggy 3. Plus. Rightio. So we've had these in the Ziggy for over an hour now, and we're going to do the uncover and see how we look. Oh, they are looking gorgeous. And so what we're going to do here is we are going to take the top cover off, nice and brown. And we are going to give these a flip. Okay. These are simmering in their juice very nicely. And it should be pretty close to peelable meat, but I want them to cook a lot longer. Yeah. In my opinion, these ribs are too white. These ones here, they... whoa! Didn't know red eye was flammable. It's a lot of sugar, so it will be. Right. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to give it a rotation. I'm going to bring these to the top of the heat. And we're going to cook it uncovered. I said these should cook for about an hour. These are generally pre-cooked before you get them, from what I believe. But that colour there is what I'm looking for. But I want these a little bit more darker. So if I leave the top open and try and flip the actual meat in the juice, the goal is to get these peelable. But being a lot of ribs and a lot of juice, it's going to be a bit of a fun game, this one. You look at all the oil in there. That's just the oils from what I sprayed in the tray before. We want the top side up. We want the meat to actually soak in the juice. We don't care about outer burn on the back of the rack, because that's where all the bone is. Want the meat nice and tender. Nice. Okay, so gas is off. Here's the ending result. These are actually been cooking and simmering, I'd say, for roughly about 2 hours. And as you can see, these are just bones peeling straight off this pork. I can actually lick a few pieces. I'm going to have to put them into a dish. These are the bigger porks. And I'm going to be digging into this tray of juice for the pork. But the good thing there is it's more or less, I'd say, it's peeled pork ribs. These actually look really bloody nice. I would usually cook these in the juice, take them off and chuck them straight in the burners, probably for about a minute, give or take. But having the time they've had inside the barbecue, in the juice, or the marinade, yeah, they have cooked to perfection. So what I'm probably going to do now is, I've got a bit of residue heat left in the barbecue. I'm going to use a little bit of sauce as a drizzle straight over those ribs, but I'm going to let it all cool down. Once it's all cooled down, I'll re-wrap it and just sit it underneath the barbecue top. So you don't want to eat ribs when they're like really hot. And everyone's different with what they like to eat. But yeah, I'll let these sink. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, sorry, I had to try that. Yeah, I was going to let these just sizzle in their own little bit of marinade. And if I can, as you can see on the camera, that's just straight out pork there. If I can do this, just to show you guys, that is just meat. Meat comes straight off the bone. I would say, though, for anyone who wants to try out the Coles pork, it is a lot more dense than what the other brand was. It stays a lot tighter. Now, it's not the way that I've cooked it. It's just a lot more dense. But it's more compacted. I don't know how they do their meat, but I'm just trying to peel these off the tongs. That one's been tricky. That's alright. Anyone who loves ribs, they just like to chew it straight at the bone. So I'm just trying to debone these. So I've just got a nice lot of pork there, and I'll just pick at this and eat that yummy goodness. But yeah, I would definitely say, for anyone who wants to try something different, just give that a go, what I tried tonight. Bit of red eye, bit of pineapple juice, straight in your ribs. Use the marinade that comes with them, and yeah, just boat it like that. This can work in any kind of barbecue. This could work in an oven. I don't know about an air fryer. It may work in an air fryer. But yeah, no, that's really good. I would probably say if I left this probably for about another probably another 10 more minutes, these ones here wouldn't be as tough to peel the bones from. But that's it's pretty tender meat. There's a nice bit of skin there. But yeah, anyway guys, that's pulled pork ribs with red eye energy drink, pineapple juice, and the marinade straight from the pack. And in my opinion, that is gourmet. Anyway, channel, thanks for viewing again. Please like, share, and subscribe for more epic cooks. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.